Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Production Line and our continued expansion of our factory, huh? One thing that I was looking at was the fact that we were running out of axles at the end of the last episode. And I think I was kind of planning on expanding this out. Oh yeah, that's right. So it has upgraded to Alpha 131. So for example, to rent out this space now, well that's kind of nice. It actually tells me how much it would cost to rent it out. To rent out this space now, you can't just click anywhere. You have to actually click on the little thingy. Another thing that's changed, a lot of stuff has changed in this new alpha as usual, is the loan, the lengths of loans have changed. Now, I'm not really sure how that affects our existing loans. Yeah. So, if we're paying $800 an hour, well, that's basically $1,000 an hour here. Huh, I don't know. Holy mackerel. Oh, that would be if I took that loan. We'd be paying $26,000 an hour. Wow, that's preposterous. So, I mean, I guess it must have balanced out our loans based on the change. But anyways, loans have changed. Although that new loan that we had available there, 20 days, that is a long term. It said that it halved the amount of time to repay loans, but it looks like it doubled the amount of time to repay loans. So maybe I just misunderstood that. One thing we can do real quick over here is set up a metal press. So I'm actually going to change this stockpile over to, I guess I didn't really need to lower that, to just straight up steel. And we'll scroll down and we'll find it eventually. There it is, right there, steel, and we're going to load that up with steel. And then we're going to switch over through our thingy here. And that would be under advanced manufacturing, right? I don't know how many of these we're going to need, how many steel sheets we're going to need. Oh, what a weird thing. I'm sure we'll need at least a few of them. And we're going to put another one right there. There you go. And there's our resource conveyor. Ah, dang it. That's what I was trying to avoid. I don't know why it makes those weird U shapes. Just go over the top of that thing. What is wrong with you? I really don't get why it does that. Oh well. I guess the game has to have its mysteries, right? We can't solve all the questions right off the bat. All right. Let's see. There. Nope. Dang it! What the heck? It's like I've forgotten how to use my mouse. All right. And one more. Nope. I do not know why it does that. There we go. Okay. Now what was I doing? That's right. I was going to set this to only local, and there's another one that's going to be only local. I don't know why it... Oh, it just looked like it was importing from a long distance away, but it wasn't. It was importing from just right around the corner. Okay, so it's bringing those in and it's sending them back out, and it looks like it's actually almost keeping up with the demand with just those 3 fabrication stations, but maybe I need to put one more in there. We'll do that. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, that's right, we've got the new design studio as well. So if we want to start trying to design new car models, we're going to have to do that through here. But now that means we don't have to use up our research on that. So There's a good way to throw away some more cash. Let's zoom in on that. Ooh, isn't that exciting? Look, a bunch of people talking on their cell phones. And that's about it. Looking at monitors. A bunch of little tiny... Oh, one for each of the different car model types. That's cool. We're developing a compact, but for some reason it has like a coupe in there or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Whoops, one too many. And come back up here. Actually, it looks like we're keeping up on the flattened steel production, so I don't need to put another one of those in there. Good thing I did that. Did the thingy there then. But let's put a stockpile here. And we'll set this stockpile to store those steel sheets right there. And we're going to set that for only local. Great. And very good. Oh. All right. So there's one task taken care of. Money is on the decline, unfortunately. We haven't really been spending that much, so that must mean that our prices, no, they were up for quite a while. It looks like they're starting to drop again. We don't have too many cars in our showroom. We have a few. Mostly those Fallville 3s. Nah, it's a little mix of everything. So that's alright, we don't need to worry about that. I know I was talking about renting this space out. And there are good reasons to do that. Although not enough import slots is annoying. But we would basically move, you know, what I would probably do is just shift everything from here over down into here. Just all these finishing things, you know. Now, why are we having insufficient resources on the door panels? I still don't get why that would be a problem. What are we short on? The actual door panels? Are we not making enough? Like, we've got them sitting in our stockpile here. And door panels, they're definitely not waiting on anything. So let's increase the production of those door panels then. Those are under fit body, fit doors, fit door panels. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, not fit door panels, dummy. Make door panel. I was like, how's that so weird looking like that? That would be... There we go. I don't have to put in any additional things. And we're going to switch that over to only local. Very good. We're going to close that down. We're going to close that down. Whoops, I thought I closed that down, but I guess not. All right. Things are looking good over on this side. Increasing the number of axles coming in, like in theory, sounds like a good idea, but really, we do have these backlogs, and at this point, there's not a whole lot of incentive really. I'd like to clear out these backlogs before we start pushing additional body frames through. We could start tripling up on some of these, but I think before we start, I mean, then we'd have to start doubling up on a lot of stuff. We'd have to redo our whole paint area. Before we start even thinking about that, we need to worry about probably getting advertising rolling, because at that point, advertising would be basically would be needed to sell enough cars, and you know we'd be making enough money, I think, to justify that. So Let's see. Advance. So those would just speed up some of the things that we already have going on here. Could look at doing additional manufacturing. I'm not really sure what our expensive and or time-consuming manufacturing stuff would be. So you know what we probably should look at is actually let's do seat manufacturing. Yes. And let's look at adding some features because we do have a number of features we haven't added yet. Auto steer headlights. How's that becoming a common thing? That's weird. And yet nobody has any safety features. Like that seems telling. All right, so we're pretty much caught up on all of the different technologies as far as like the competition is concerned. I don't really need to worry about them getting ahead of us. Let's do a panoramic whatever. I said that right the first time, didn't I? And premium leather seats, heated seats. This way we can throw some of these into our oh no, I've already got those going. Throw those into our high-end cars. Maybe start selling some high-end models that are going to have just those specific features. Another thing that's been fixed in the new version here is the painting thing. So I'm going to start blocking off these colors. Whoops, no, I like that aquatic blue. We're going to go those two colors for the vanilla cookie and the Taramstario. And then these nicer cars are going to get all of the different... you can't like select all colors and then like just unselect the ones that you don't want. But, great, that's fast. That's right, because we research very quickly now. And where's my sports car? I have two styles of sports cars. All right, there's that one, and then we have our fancy ones here. I like that green a lot. Too bad it's not an actual color that we can use. Wow, that was really fast. There's another one, peach. Great, okay. Oh, what was that was in the middle of our screen there for a moment? You can watch that research just tick right up there. Let's slow it down a little bit here and take a look at our high-end car models. Now, do I want to start adding features to these guys, or should I save those for the next generation? Like power steering seems like something that we would want to include on these models for sure. It'd be hard to imagine driving a car without power steering. I don't know that I ever have. I might have when I first learned to drive. I might have. The little pickup truck I learned on might not have had power steering. I feel like I had to turn the steering wheel a bunch of times. But that was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. I remember it was a stick, though. I learned how to drive on a stick. And I love driving manual transmission. Oh my gosh, so much better than an automatic. Alright, so we've got new upgrades. New upgrade, make light. Alright. Well, auto steer headlights are going to be on our fancy on our fancy cars. So we're going to get a few more luxury features before we put out a luxury model. Those are coming. Great. Okay, we're doing great on our manufacturing over here. Still can't quite keep up with the... Wait a minute. No export room. But, okay, so now we have plenty of doors. So we shouldn't have any delay. But we do want to get some... I do want to get some servos being manufactured over here, though. So let's go back over here. And it seems like we really only need one of those servo plants. They go very quickly. And I don't really need to put it over there. I could put it... Oh, it's such a weird... there we go. That'll work right there. Beautiful. Alright, resource conveyor. What is up with that stockpile graphic? Am I crazy, or was that like all over the place? What's up with those graphics? Boy, Clifsky, what'd you do? What'd you do to your game here? With this new update? That's some weird stuff. Alright, we're gonna configure imports only local, which means I can go over here and configure this one to be only local on the servos. Great. Do I have servos in here as well? I do. You're also going to be only local. And in here you're going to be only local. Great. I didn't realize that the Windows also use servos, but it makes sense. These should have been set to only local long ago. That's alright. It doesn't look like any servos for the whatever those things are. Wing mirrors. Doesn't look like any servos for the roof. And if there were servos over in here, I'd probably want to go ahead and make my own, make up new servo things anyways. Well, I've had leather interior for quite a while. Competition companies, you guys are not very good competitors if you're that far behind. Yeah, as usual, too many servos. Alright, doing good on Windows and stuff. Doing pretty good on just about everything. Except for sales for some reason. Our car sales do seem to be down a bit. More loans available, but loans schmoans, I say. We don't need to worry about those at all. Now, I thought I saw something that was waiting on something to come in. Panoramic sunroof, very nice. I'm not going to apply that. That's going to be a luxury car feature, though. Along with Napa leather seats, heated seats, cruise control and safety features. Great. I've got that compact coming out. Very nice. Let's slow that down. Let's come back over here and we'll go ahead and knock out the next couple of models. I guess that's further up here, isn't it? There it is. We'll do that four-wheel drive. To design up a couple of compacts, which means I need to look at our hey, there we go. What did I have for our so we'll do a 10% markup on this. And do I have any special features for the basic car models? No. Alright. Okay, so you will be the Vanilla International. Great. And you're only going to come in 2 colors. Go, just like that. Close you down. Oh, but I want to actually make another car model because I'm going to make a mid-range compact as well. So we're going to create a similar model, give it all the nice colors, give it a number of the new features, but not all of them. Do I have auto steer headlights in these guys? I don't think I do. No, that's a feature for our fancier cars. Not that anybody really cares, but alarm, locking, cruise control, windows. Now, okay, they do have cruise control. Do they have the leather interior? It's the fancy leather interior that they don't have, right? Panoramic sunroof, which I don't think I've even discovered yet. Oh, weird. So, do those other cars do have the panoramic sunroof somehow? Or is it just not available for them? Interesting. So I would have to create a new model to get the panoramic sunroof available. That's okay. We're saving that for the higher end one, anyways. And this will be the Vanilla Hills, and it's got all the fancy colors. And we're gonna bump that up to a decent mid-range car there. Great. See how many of those we can actually sell. And then we come over to the axle thingy, and we're going to change schedule. And our schedule's so funky now. We're going to add in a Vanilla Hills, and we'll add 2 Vanilla Internationals. 2. All right. Oh, that's weird. That's all right though. Great. And that'll give us a little more variety in how our cars are coming through here. A little bit of room opening up in the after the second coat of paint. I'm not sure why the brake thing was waiting on resources there. That's not really waiting too long. You know, one thing we hardly ever look at is our efficiency. Our efficiency is actually really high. We're at 55% efficient or so, mostly running. So it looks like in general we're actually pretty close to 60% efficient. And then waiting for next vehicle. Which, you know, I mean, some of these guys have to wait for next vehicle, especially in some of these areas where we have it duplicated. But that's okay. Still making too many windscreens. But I think that's the situation. We only have 2 of them, right? So if we only had 1, we wouldn't be making enough. So you kind of have to accept that there's going to be a little bit of a disparity there somewhere. Oh, all caught up through here. So we probably would want to go ahead and put out those additional axles now. And I have several new features still queued up, so I don't need to worry about that. So I think we have enough money to where we can go ahead and rent out this space here. And kind of squeeze the axle production in over here. Those are those weird, just weird shapes. Put an axle stockpile here, I guess, and put the axle production maybe along here. Advanced manufacturing. No. All right. Now, oh my gosh, we're out of time already? I wonder if I switch these over to local only. Oh, no, they already are on local only, so we've got steel stockpiled around here somewhere. I was thinking that I could like clear these stockpiles out before I destroyed them. But you know what? We're not really that hard up for cash. We're up to $1.7 million, so we're not really in any danger of going bankrupt at this point, I don't think. But we are out of time. So I guess that is going to be it for this episode, you guys. I hope that you're still having a good time and enjoying this series. I know that I am. And I hope you will come back and join me for the next episode, which should be up before too long. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And leave me a comment, click that like button. You know all those things that you should be doing. Nice things that make me feel good and show that you guys enjoy watching the series. Yep, do that stuff. That'll be nice. And I will see you next time. Bye!